Here's a question no one asks. What if the biggest difference between people who succeed and those who don't is how they handle failure? Most people avoid it. High performers, they seek it. In this video, we're going deeper than motivation. We're unpacking the psychology, the science, and the real-world value of failure so you can start using it as a tool, not a threat. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Think of failure like data. When something goes wrong, your brain enters analysis mode. Psychologists call this error-based learning, where your mistakes actually rewire your brain to avoid the same errors next time. But here's the catch. You only get that benefit if you stop and ask, what went wrong? What can I learn? That's why successful people don't fear failure. They use it as feedback. Every rejection, every misstep, every no is showing you how to get to the yes. Practical tip. After any failure, journal 3 things: what happened, what you learned, and what you'll do differently. Every failure is a chance to build one thing: resilience. Resilience isn't about being emotionless, it's about learning how to stay in motion. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that people who face and survive setbacks become mentally stronger over time. Think about a boxer. They don't become champions by avoiding punches, but by learning to take hits and keep fighting. You build this toughness by pushing through discomfort again and again until failure doesn't break you, it builds you. Practical tip: start doing one hard thing each day, something uncomfortable. It trains your mind to face resistance, not avoid it. Innovation doesn't come from playing it safe. In fact, most creative breakthroughs are born out of failure. The first iPhone? Over 100 prototypes failed before one worked. Even Netflix only succeeded after years of trying, failing, and pivoting. Why? Because failure forces you to find new solutions. It unlocks unconventional thinking, and that's where genius lives. Practical tip: when something fails, don't just fix it. Ask, what can I do completely differently? Let's be honest. Most people aren't afraid of failure itself. They're afraid of what failure looks like to others: judgment, embarrassment, shame. But here's the truth. People are too focused on their own lives to care for long, and the ones who judge, they're usually the ones not taking any risks. The moment you stop living for approval, failure loses its power. That's when you start playing big. Practical tip: reframe public failure as proof you're trying things most people are too scared to attempt. There's one more thing failure gives you, something success rarely does: empathy. When you've failed, struggled, or hit rock bottom, you understand pain. That makes you a better leader, partner, parent, creator. It keeps you grounded, human, and real. Success built on failure is often more sustainable because it's rooted in perspective. Here's the bottom line: failure will find you. The question is, will you fear it or will you use it? Start seeing every failure as data, as training, as proof that you're in the game. And if you're still watching this, you're someone who gets it. So subscribe for more practical, real-world insights on growth, mindset, and performance. And in the comments, tell me, what's one failure that taught you something valuable? Your story might just help someone else find strength in theirs.